little bit of information. We had planned on a slightly longer introduction to the 2017 long-range plan, but given a couple of absences, we will hold off on the presentation of one of the issues. But I will take a minute to give you some background and the community some background on long-range planning. The long-range plan is a combination of strategic planning and long-range financial planning. So our version of this is both financially focused and results or outcome-driven combination, hence the name long-range planning. It establishes our village goals. It identifies trends and issues that are likely to affect the future of our village for the short, medium, and long term. It also identifies priority action items as designated by the council, which in turn creates for us a 2-year work plan that we can measure our success against. And this plan, when it all comes together, serves as a guide for not only our annual budget process, but policy decisions that are made by this council throughout the years, and the daily operational decisions that are made by staff. So this is a very important document that guides policy and daily operations at all levels in the village government. This is our analogy of work, we like to call our flight analogy. And it talks about at what level are we working, day-to-day operations are at the runway level, and the broadest purpose and vision type of discussions are at the 50,000 foot level. As you know, the long-range plan focuses its work at the 30,000 to 40,000 foot level, so we're definitely dealing with big picture items that eventually translate into daily work. We have a unique opportunity this year. Given the uncontested nature of the village council April election, we know now that the council that is seated here will serve through 2019. And usually we wait until May to start our long-range planning efforts when a new council is seated. But since the council is here now, we're starting now. This year's long-range plan will run from February through April. In April is when we look at setting the priority action items. What this really does for us is it gives us more time to do the work on the priority action items that the council directs. I just put up on the screen a list of our 5 village goals. These have remained largely unchanged. There's been small changes, but largely unchanged over the last 8 to 10 years. They have served us well. I think all council members are quite familiar with these long-range planning goals. There are 4 issues that staff has identified that we will present in February and March over a series of meetings. So we will present the first 2, other post-employment benefit, unfunded liabilities, and concerns about general fund sustainability at an upcoming meeting later this month or early in March. So with that, that's just a brief background and introduction about long-range planning. And when we have a full council, we'll dive into the issues that we will present. We're happy to answer any questions you may have.